Hello folks, my name is Mark. Welcome to my channel, and today I would like to show you some of the things that I found while walking around the Wyoming Blue Forest. I was there just for an afternoon, evening, night, and a morning time a little bit, and didn't really have time to dig or anything like that, but I did walk around for a little bit. And here are some of the things that I found, mostly fossil woods and some agates and Chalcedony pieces from fossil wood. This is mostly the chips and small pieces that I found. And I did find some other big pieces that had been overlooked by other people perhaps. And we'll go outside and have a look at those bigger pieces first, and then come inside and have a look at some of these pieces that I found just lying on the ground. I have to apologize. It's kind of a gray, overcast day today, so things don't look too impressive. But these are all just wood fragments that I found while walking around. Now it's got windy, so I'm sure there's going to be wind noise. A lot of this is just kind of scrappy edge of fossilized wood next to the fossil algae that gets coated on all the wood from there. Kind of got into some black wood somewhere. Botryoidal, kind of thin shards of the fossilized algae and whatnot. I don't know if this is mostly wood or mostly algae or not. But let's see about getting some of this stuff wet. If it looks anything more interesting. This is just a like a piece of chert, just kind of ventifact, wind polished, and kind of just wanted to get a bunch of those and cut them up and see what they look like on the inside. Eventually I'll cut some of this stuff, but I just don't have the saw set up because it's getting into winter time, even though it's fairly warm and nice today. Overcast, but at least warm. Now, I'd really like to go back and spend a few days digging, getting some fresh and beautiful pieces. Already drying out. Now, I guess this is the best one. Kind of has a good sized limb cast, or fossil limb in there, and it might be 2 limbs. I'm not sure. But there's another limb here that you can kind of barely see. This little round section is a limb. I don't know if they're connected or not. That'd be a good one to cut, maybe whack with a hammer, try to take some more of this fossilized algae off of there. But anyway, that's the bigger size pieces that I found at Wyoming's Blue Forest. Just walking around, you know, I didn't dig not even 1 spoonful of dirt, just walking around, and this is what I was able to find. All right, back inside where it's a little quieter and better well lit. I like that one. It's got some character to the wood. One of my better pieces. This one, a little round limb. Might look good polished. I got a couple of these little twigs. I don't mind picking those up at all. Now, I pretty much went straight to Google Maps. If you type in Blue Forest and follow the directions to the Blue Forest, that's what I did. And I just parked as close to that as I could and started wandering around. So I'm sure you probably have better luck finding stuff if you maybe go a little bit farther away from that pin on Google Maps. You know, as far as finding good stuff on the surface, maybe larger pieces and whatnot. This one seems like I could make something out of that, a little pendant or something, a little polished pendant stone. And it was suspicious that I found this one just laying on the surface. Perhaps somebody dropped it there. At least that's what I thought. And so you might wonder, like, why would you bother picking up all these little tiny shards? You know, well, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot more to pick up, and I thought they were kind of cool. If you could get enough of them, they could be displayed. I particularly like the thin little pieces of wood, little shards, little chips. You know, it's fun. You got to pick up something, I guess. But I got quite a few in, you know, an hour or two of walking around and just picking things up. And I thought it was worthwhile to do that. And I picked up a whole lot of these little botryoidal pieces of fossil wood. Always fun to pick up stuff like that. Little shard. polished, wind polished rocks. Ventifax. Found some with green on it. There seems like there was a couple pieces with green, but I have no idea what the green is. Anyway, I have these weird glasses that I pick up at Walmart, and I'd like to take my little samples of rocks that I find places that maybe they're not too impressive by themselves, and just fill up these little jars with shards of whatever. Anyway, I try to get as much in there as I can and fill up, you know, with little pieces as opposed to big pieces. But definitely will fill up a jar of Blue Forest wood chips, because they were just so abundant and easy to pick up. And I've got another jar here that I thought I could put in my little pieces of Chalcedony. Just for fun, you know? Anyway, that's just one of the ways I like to display rocks. Someday I'll show you how I display these glasses. And we'll have a construction project or art project and do that. But all right, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Basically, we're headed towards Jeffrey City, Wyoming, and I know I stopped and did some rock hounding on the way there, so that'll be the next video. And yeah, all right, talk to you later. For our next test, we're going to see if there's any kind of UV reaction on this Chalcedony and Wyoming Blue Forest fossil wood. It's the UV Beast 365 nanometer flashlight here. All right, well, from the start, while it looks very interesting, I don't see a tremendous amount of UV reaction except for one piece in there. It sure is an interesting color, these wood shards. Such a vibrant brown, reddish brown color. Very interesting. Looks like there's another one in there. So some of the Chalcedony is reactive, but not all of it. And some of the wood has interesting colors that are revealed under the UV light. No, it's not easy to tell. Not easy to film with the UV. All right then.